Marilyn Monroe is not only known as Hollywood royalty, but the glamour icon of the century. Almost 50 years after her death, her beauty and class remain an icon to today's women. Marilyn Monroe was born Norma Jean Morrison on June 1st, 1926. Although her life was unfortunately brief, she accomplished extraordinary things that affected not only the history of movies, but made her one of the world's biggest sex symbols. Marilyn Monroe did not grow up in a glamorous lifestyle, but she was able to overcome the difficulties of her childhood to become the iconic face of glamour itself. No matter what circumstances you are surrounded by, you have the choice to change your life. With hard work, a dream, and a little bit of luck, we can all make an impact on the directions of our lives. Marilyn Monroe spent most of her childhood in the foster care and orphanage. She never knew her father, and her mother suffered from severe mental illness. Her mother, Gladys, was in and out of the hospital, and Monroe was in and out of the orphanage. Although she was not the primary caretaker of Marilyn, she frequently visited her, but her bizarre behavior towards Marilyn caused her back into the orphanage. At 11 years old, she was put into foster care where there were records of attempted sexual abuse by the father of the household. Monroe's childhood was full of abuse, rejection, and subsequent caregivers. Right out of high school, Monroe became a housewife. Unhappy with what she was doing, she began working as a World War II airplane inspector. While her husband was away in World War II, she was discovered by a photographer while inspecting airplane parachutes. Since the trend in models was lighter hair, she then dyed her hair blonde and decided to pursue her dreams of being an actress. Marilyn's name came from the 1920 star Marilyn Miller and her mother's maiden name Monroe. Thus, Marilyn Monroe was born. Her acting career started out slow, and the pressure of finding jobs became harder. Monroe posed nude for $50, which would be featured in what now is known as the #1 men's magazine, Playboy. Although she denied the photos often, Hugh Hefner's Playboy was a huge hit. Monroe was the original playmate and the cover of the 1953 issue. After repeated attempts of small roles, in June of 1953, Marilyn Monroe starred in her first critically acclaimed film, Niagara, which led to the Hollywood classic Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. She continued to solidify her career with movies like The 7-Year Itch and How to Marry a Millionaire. Pretty soon, Marilyn Monroe was the it girl of Hollywood, not only because of her success in acting, but her beauty. Marilyn Monroe was a sex symbol and a star. At the early age of 36, she was found dead in her hotel room because of an overdose of barbiturates. After filming over 33 films, singing, and winning over 17 awards, her legacy lives on today. Who would know that the girl who came from nothing became one of the greatest stars in history? Don't be afraid of failure or dwell on things in the past. Take a risk and go for your dreams. If Marilyn Monroe settled with the life she was born in, instead of pursuing her dreams as an actress, she would have never known her own potential. We all have a purpose in life. Don't be afraid to take a risk and live up to it. Without big risks, there are really no big rewards. Playing life safely is accepting your own failure before you even try. Marilyn Monroe is a prime example on how it's possible to change your life. You can be whoever you want to be in life. Don't let failure and fear in your past hold you back. The reality of failing is that it's just one step closer to success. Most importantly, don't give up on your dreams. Marilyn Monroe once said, "Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're going to fail at everything. Keep trying, hold on, and always, always, always believe in yourself. Because if you don't, who will, sweetie? So keep your head high, keep your chin up, and most importantly, keep smiling. because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about.